Alright, it's Saturday the 7th. I was out this morning. I saw. How many did I see? I don't know, about 6 or 7. There was a spike, maybe small 4-point. He was running around for probably about 20 minutes. He did come into range, but I let him go. There was a mom and 2 yearlings that walked around for a while, and there was another mom and 2 yearlings. Could have been the same one, I don't know. And then there was just a wild yearling running around like crazy while the buck was there. So I got some footage of that. I did pull some cards, and I've got a date with the 9-pointer this afternoon, I hope. So this will either be the intro to an awesome video or just another what might have been thrown in with the weekly hunting update. So we'll find out. But he's been there the last 2 afternoons at 2 o'clock 2 days ago, and at 2 o'clock yesterday and 4:30 2 days ago. So anyway, it's 12:30. I'm heading back there. There's no good place for stand where that's at, and I don't know where he's working down through, if he will even come by the other stands. I don't have pictures of him on any other camera, so I'm gonna have to ground blind from that camera probably about 30 yards and see what happens. It's risky, but hoping for a big payoff. I think we hit him. He was not the one I thought he was, but he's the one that got me here tonight. Alright guys, I just shot at a deer. I believe I made a good shot. I don't know for sure. I can't look at the footage. So anyway, it was not the buck I was looking for, the 9-point, but yeah, it's been a long season, so I just shot. I don't really know what to say, so I am going to just wait. He ran away. I don't know if he crashed or I don't know. So anyway, yeah, we'll find out here shortly. Got the reinforcements here. We'll try to find the buck. It's wait for them to come here, and now we'll get down where I shot. I think I shot at. Alright guys, I've done so many takes on this video, it is ridiculous, and this is Monday, so it's 2 days later. I wanted to do Saturday, finish it up Sunday, and just, the result is not what any hunter wants. It's not what I want. It's just, it's hard to put into words if you haven't been there before. You know, if you're watching this far into the video, you probably have been here before, and if you can, you know, write in the comments or send me a message and let me know your experience. But anyway, we will continue to look for this deer. I called Marquia. She brought the kids down. I hadn't looked for blood, hadn't looked for the arrow. I was pretty sure the deer had just dropped right inside that wood patch there. That compatibility issues, Chromebook, all that stuff.
connecting the Tactacam. If you ever had one, they're great, but sometimes they're not so great to get it connected to Bluetooth to view on the phone, small screen, all that stuff. I wasn't able to see the shot. I just thought I made a good shot the way he kind of went down, and I thought he crashed. But anyway, so she brought all the kids down. We looked and looked and looked, could not find a drop of blood. Fast forward into like looking for the deer for like 4 hours because we had waited a couple hours before we even started anyway. But 4 hours looking for this deer, could not find a drop of blood. The only thing we did find, which thanks to Marquia's eyes, is the bolt. You'll see it's clean back here on the vein, but it did go in. The only blood we found the entire night, and we had people go back, I think, on Sunday. I don't know for sure. I see him on the trail cameras. My buddy, I think, him and his family. I guess they were looking for the deer. It was in the 80s anyway, so I don't, you know, it's no way it could have been, you know, salvaged anyway. But, it broke off. So I'm thinking if you can fast forward, or not fast forward, if you can watch it in slow-mo, watch it on I watched it on my TV, I think it's 60 inches, maybe it's 50, I don't know. But anyway, it's a big screen you can see. To me, you know, let me know in the comments. I think that looked like a high shoulder shot. You're basically looking at probably about 8 inches or so. It broke off. Deer kind of lunged down. I'm thinking, I don't really know much about this. This has never happened before. So fill me in, guys. Help me out. Anyway, lunged down. You know, I just want to think it went in. It did not pass through, obviously, and then with that muscle movement, it was enough to snap the bolt off. So, disappointing. Did not find the other part of the arrow. I assume that to still be in the deer. Anyway, so we looked and looked and looked. It was like 80 degrees, so I don't know what your technical recovery time is from, you know, when the deer would expire anyway, but temperature did drop through the night, but it was enough. I had to go to work on Sunday morning, and then church and all that stuff. So, I mean, I think you had a couple hours to find it on Saturday night, and that was it. And we unfortunately were not able to do that. No drop of blood anywhere. I couldn't believe that. I mean, at least we found the broken bolt like we knew, and I later watched back and could see the hit, but I mean, I just, you know, and it had the kids there, and you're there. Everyone's know how 2020 has gone. I think it's a good year to fill up the freezer, use as many tags as your state allows you. If you can purchase extra ones here on our base license, and then you get your doe tags, like, you know, extra $10 or whatever they are. But anyway, you can shoot like 8 or 10 deer per license, and even Judah, he has his own license. He can shoot all that. So, I mean, we could probably put 15, 20 deer in the freezer, you know, this year if we had to. But anyway, and, you know, it's not the reason I'm not using my compound. I love my compound. I just shot it between work. All that stuff, did not have the time, and it was not shooting where I thought it would be or where it should be to, you know, make an ethical shot and not wound a deer. So I've been using the crossbow this year, and unfortunately, the same thing happened. I mean, I've been killing small game with the crossbow, skunks, foxes, stuff like that. I mean, last year killed the bear. So I don't, you know, it's easy. Everyone's using them. I'm comfortable, obviously, with that. I just, you know, if you watch, you know, I've watched it probably 50 times, maybe 100 times. I don't know. And beat myself up. If you've ever been that experience with ground blinds, with anything, even the tree stand, I mean, those deer, they know. You have to be, you know, super, super careful. Lucky, blessed, just be, everything has to go together. So I planted that ambush on that deer about 40 yards from the camera, 30 yards from where, you know, I could have a shot. He'd come out in the field, and it was not the 9-point that popped up. It was this little baby, and, you know, I'm not ashamed to say I am a meat hunter. maybe that's because I've never killed a really nice buck before, and I wouldn't have any purpose saying I'm a trophy hunter because I haven't done it. But I've passed on. I've been waiting on a big buck, passed on small bucks, and then this is probably the smallest buck I've seen anyway the whole year. So everything else in the story, the fairy tale, worked out. It was just the wrong deer, and it's the one that got the bolt, the arrow that night. So it did not work out. It's one of those things, you throw back and forth. It's just, you blame yourself, and it was my fault. Deer kind of lunged down. I don't know how all that played into it. If that was a factor, it probably would have been a high shot anyway. I don't know. But I mean, you hate to see a deer go to waste. I've done it before. I know, buddies that have done it. You see a deer literally get hit by a car or laying there, and it's not, I don't want to see that meat go to waste, even though foxes or coyotes or whatever would, eat it, or, I'll bring them home, cut them up, whatever, and, that's just the way. Try to be as, with the resources that we have in nature, the resources God has given us, try to be, the best steward of them as you can be. And that's just, we put in all but 4 hours looking for this deer. I think we did as well as we could, and we gridded that area. You have, there's neighboring properties not too far away. There's lots of thick beds that the cows go in and bed in. The deer bed in there too. You just know it ran away from you. You have no real idea. So, I mean, we prayed, we asked, we did the best we could, but still sometimes you do the best you could, you still feel bad. So, I did get out there. This is Monday. I got out there again tonight, just trying to get back into it. Maybe, let some of the discouragement pass. And yeah, it's kind of just it's a sad thing. I'm kind of rambling at this point. I've shot several of these videos over the last couple of days, and this is it. We're throwing this one up. It's going to be what it's going to be. And I do appreciate all of you listening to me ramble. And I looked back to, I think it was in one of the kayak videos. There was a guy talking about the upgrades on the Pro. And I forget your name. That might be the only video that guy ever watched. But he commented on there. And it was innocent. It was by then. And I laughed about it. But he basically said that the content, he liked it about comparing the kayaks, but that my videos are lower quality videos than what he normally watches, which, I thank you for being here and watching the lower quality videos. I am very, very thankful to have the Tactacam to be able to get those shots that last year we weren't able to get in my whole hunting life. I wasn't able to get, and it kind of doesn't zoom quite the way I wanted to. My other camcorder to video went down during turkey season. It's just not in the cards to replace it right now, but I mean, we're thankful to be here, thankful to be doing what we're doing, capturing those memories. That video from a couple weeks ago with Judah being out for their first time, if that was the only video we ended up getting, I mean, it's worth it for me. So anyway, guys, thank you so much. I think I've said it like 10 times in this video. Maybe not. But anyway, thank you for watching the video, supporting the channel. Good luck to you as you continue. It should be getting good next few days, next week or whatever. And, yeah, I just, pray for me. Wish me luck that we, just have a good year. If nothing else, we put more meat in the freezer. But it would be awesome to get a good buck. So, guys, thank you so much for watching.